And there we are. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David, Bassman, her ladyship, and Basswoman? Now, this morning, I'm going to be doing a few things, but I had a bit of a look-see at getting my whole together yesterday and discovered an inherent structural problem in what I've done thus far. So I'll show you that in due course. It's a bit of a pisser, but it's an easy fix, I think. We shall find out. Now, excuse me. Oh, dearie me. Now, there we go. Oh, hey.
Hello, everybody.
And I'll just have to click on when David arrives.
What happened? What happened to your hole?
Oh, my, what it is, I'll show you. I will show you because I looked at putting the back on last night just to get some shit done, as it were. Well, I think. Hello. What do we got here then?
Goopy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Good old sweet mud.
Oh, yeah. I've ordered a new mug just because I saw what the mug had printed on it. I just thought, I must have it. And it's a bit, you remember that scene from Monty Python, The Holy Grail, where the peasants bollocking him about the different systems of government?
No, but lightning.
Oh, long and the short of it, after Arthur expounds how by God's selection, he is indeed the chosen one, and that's why he's king. He gets, hey David, he basically gets the, and I quote,
hello.
What's the line? Supreme executive power comes from a mandate from the masses, not some farcical aquatic ceremony. And I'm trying to remember how I was relating this to my whole issue.
Hang
on. I digress. Now, okay, here's the issue, guys. I'll show you. We'll get back to the. Anyway, here's the problem I'm having. That was it. I was telling you about the coffee mug I've got coming. And at one stage, King Arthur bursts out with "bloody peasant," which is weird. Oh, a giveaway. See that? Eh? You saw him. Anyway, point being that the coffee mug has on it, "Don't touch me, peasant."
Fun you say that. Since we've been watching games.
Oh, yeah. Now, yes. Tell me about your Game of Thrones, and I'll show you what the issue here is.
From my sister, good lady.
Oh, no, I was just going to say since we've been watching. What's yours say?
Okay, here's the issue here. This is supposed to come down about, if you line up these two stems here, with these holes here.
Yep.
And in it goes. However, the problem I'm having is that the engine,
the back plate,
isn't far enough forward. So,
is it the engine or just the back plate? Because I had a problem with my back plate doing the same thing.
Okay, well, either way. Well, okay, here we go. Let's find that out, shall we? I'll zoom out a bit now.
Yeah, because I actually had to loosen my back plate behind the engine in order to get it to close up on the body housing.
Yeah, no, it is the whole engine the whole thing needs to come forward. All right, it's going to be a bit. unhappy making, but we'll work this out. Okay, that's all good. Get this out of the way. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Now, where does that go on to? Okay. This is getting very mucky. All right. Now, a few things need to be totally fixed up on this now. In fact, Jesus, here we go. I'm going to be doing some very. Oh, geez, that did bind on nicely. Off you come. There we go. Now this, we will get. This is going to be a bit of a few steps required here, sort of a thing. Meanwhile, I'm going to do a bit of tinkerage.
Tinkerage?
Yeah, on the actual chassis to make sure that that's all good to work with. That's my plan. That's my plan. Now, in the meantime, this is all a bit frustrating, I've got to say, but never mind. Now, first, I would like very much to clear my nostrils. So, excuse me a moment.
Blow away.
And there we go. Now, now let's make sure. There we go. So that sort of hovers. All right. And like that. All right.
Man, I tell you what, it's amazing what your body produces when you got a head cold and it moves up into your sinuses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. So give me nightmares.
It's the gift that keeps giving.
Man.
All right. If I can find something to put this. There we go. So we'll go at this sort of an angle, I would say. Oh, maybe not that angle. That angle. Whose turn is it for a letter?
Bassman.
Oh, I can't remember. I think David gave
Right.
you yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, it's your turn, Bassman or Basswoman. Either is good.
Let's see. Have we done Jay?
I don't think we have. Jay. Oh, we have because we've done on the job.
Okay. What about W?
Oh, W. Let's see what we have here. Have done, but we'll do it again. We'll find one good. A good one. Only going for this one because I saw the last sentence, and that's funny.
All right.
Wank. Originally, wank as in with an H. As a noun, a bout of masturbation. As a verb, to masturbate. Although it is now a well-known and widely used word, there is no record of it used before this century, bearing in mind this was printed in the 20th century, and no very convincing suggestions as to its origin. A hand is sometimes referred to as a wanker's spanner. That was the sentence having. Oh, I so got to read that one. I've never heard it referred to as a wanker's spanner, but I'm happy to take their word for it. Oh, hey, Trax, how you doing, man?
Other tracks.
No tracks.
And why
Wanker.
spanner of all things? The plot thickens.
Cook the chicken. Spanking the monkey.
Now, All right, let's get this happening.
Man, I tell you what, it's rained so much today, I got webbed feet now.
Ha! Feeling a bit like a duck, you reckon?
Yeah. If it moves like a duck, it swims like a duck, and it walks like a duck, it might be a duck. Yeah, no snow. All rain. That's about what we expected, though.
You'll need to be a little a bit further back.
That's the cylinder. Put my brake lines on it.
Hang on a moment. Have a look. Now. Okay, let's let that dry. This is going to be a process. A frustrating process, but a process nonetheless. On the plus side of this, pretty much everything's fallen out, so, you know. If that's a good thing, I don't know. We'll roll with that. It certainly gives me a chance to put it all together the way it needs to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's living up to being a booger, huh?
Yeah. So where are you at the moment, Trax? Where's your abode? Oh, he's gone. Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. He left?
Yeah. Oh, well. I think he feels like he's the only one on the chat boards, and you think, well, you can chat to us, mate. Never mind.
I should have gone across. All right. Oh.
Now, let's clear this out a bit. I won't be doing myself any disservice to make that a little bit cleaner, because, of course, it's had glue on it. I will not be defeated. No, I will not.
What?
All right.
You got him.
All right. Now, engine. Honest engine.
No.
Now, we get the backing of the back part of the engine. Where is it? Somewhere. Ah, is that it? Oh, I believe I found it. Yes, I have. Now, these things can be completely cunty to trim out.
Oh, shit, Batman.
What's that?
I about jabbed my finger.
Oh, that's subpar.
I was drilling out a hole.
There's a, here's a term for you. And I got this one from my brother and his kids. Used to trot this one out, and who knows, I dare say, may still, his kids may still do. But the term is suboptimal. And to help give you a bit of context, my brother was a pathologist. And of course, in the medical fields, you talk about optimal and suboptimal outcomes and da 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 da, yada yada yada. And they would apply that term to, excuse me, I'm just trying to find a specific pair of sprue cutters that are quite small. I'm not having a lot of luck on that front. Anyway, yeah, but the term they would try out would be suboptimal if something was pretty shitty. And you got to say, yeah, that does pretty much cover it. As a descriptor. I hear they. Oh, no, that's not them. That's where the fuck are my small ones? Small sprue cutters, because these are very delicate parts. These ones. Ayo, ayo. Almost broke the sound barrier then. All right, I might have to use the bigger ones and just be very careful about it. And that is, here's the phrase, kids, suboptimal.
Damn.
Now, let's see if we get the angle right. Might want to do this with goggles even.
There's got to be a joke there somewhere.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. So it took Bass Woman's off seat.
I'm just trying to think if there's some sort of Transformer reference you can do with suboptimal instead of Optimus Prime. It's a suboptimal something.
Gotta be something. Gotta be something.
Oh, it's just too easy.
Yeah, but we can't come up with one.
It's and I'm guessing. I mean, let's face it, this is getting a little political with our slag off or our suboptimal scenario. I just realised something I've done that's very dumb. I think.
Uh-oh. What happened? What happened?
No, I'm good. I'm good. It's all right, sir. We're solid. I thought I had put something the wrong angle at the wrong angle. I have not. All is well. Although I might be benefiting myself to just slide that back just a touch. No, that's where it goes.
You're not gonna make it move.
Not right now. I'm actually okay with it.
Yeah, we're good. Now, continuing my way around. Oh, Jesus. I ask you, where's the love there? Now.
You're talking about love. All right, so what's the difference between love, true love, and showing off?
Spit, swallow, and gargle.
This is true. This is a known fact.
Yep. Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie.
I thought so, yep.
So, yeah. Jolly good. All right. Now comes the easy parts with this. Yoink. And here we go. The when my sister was in England, she became acquainted with Australian men jokes, of which she passed along 3. First up, and I need to. This is a bit of a visual one, so I'll need to. Yeah, that'll still work. Hang on, I can do that. Why are Australian women bad at maths?
Why are Australian women bad at math?
Yep. Because they've been told for years that that's 10 inches.
Oh shit!
Then there's the why do Australian men come so fast? Oh, because they can't wait to get down to the pub and tell their mates.
Jam.
Yeah. And finally, why do Australian men prefer doggy style? Is that where they can spread the racing guide in the newspaper out over your back?
Damn.
Yummy. Here's an old classic, certainly from over here. What's this difference between a Lebanese woman and a catfish?
A Lebanese woman and catfish.
Yep.
We give up.
Well, one's got big lips and whiskers. And the other's a fish.
Damn.
Oh, here's another one for you. What do you call a good-looking Pakistani?
A good-looking Pakistani.
Yep.
Do not know.
Oh, as if. Hey, Reverend Robbie, how you doing, man? Yeah, they're a little bit wrong, those ones, but they're funny as fuck. So here's our engine
Robbie?
all set, ready to go into position.
All right.
Let that dry, and we'll continue on our merry way. Now, other things I can do whilst I'm letting that engine, as we get the rebuild on the engine going. Dearie me, I ask you, kids. I ask you now. Next on the agenda. You have to go backwards a bit. So I've got those in, and that's our next point. Okay.
So what does tightrope walking and getting a blowjob from your sister have in common?
Ooh, well, certainly there's the one response that comes to mind is they're both risky business, but there's got to be more to it than that.
Tightrope walking and get a blowjob from your sister.
Nah, got me there.
You don't look down.
Yeah, the way I heard that one or that punchline was, why is getting a blowjob from a 90-year-old woman?
Yeah. Or being in a rest home when you don't look down.
Yeah.
What do rabbis do?
The other way you can tell that one. The other one is there are two men. One is walking a tightrope. One is getting a blowjob from a 90-year-old woman. They are both thinking the same thing. What is it? I've used that as a lead in as well. It's an oldie but a goodie for sure.
Yeah, it was amazing how jokes like that just get around.
Oh, they are truly classic jokes. These are facts.
Absolutely.
You can tell me otherwise, and I'll tell you you're wrong quite happily. Now, actually, here's something I need to do. A bit of painting, in fact, whilst some other stuff is drying. Because I need to finish these now onto the, well, sort of easier, sort of harder bits of the black paint on this, being the whatchamacallits. What do I call it? I call it something.
Yeah, that engine on that Volkswagen, it was a booger. I had to move the back plate on mine as well, and
Yeah.
it was
It's just
aggravating.
going to. Yeah, I do recall you saying yes. You'll enjoy the engine. Never mind. Such are the trials and tribulations of scale modeling, I believe, is the oops, the daisy is the drill of what I'm trying to communicate here.
Yep.
Oh, hey John, how you doing?
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Now, now. Looking, finding. Right.
Oh shit.
So, there we go.
You still working on the bike, David?
No, that's done. Finished yesterday.
What are you doing now?
Okay.
Hang on. I have to come over and have a closer look. Hey, you almost tripped over my chair, I did. We are looking at, give me a moment. Boom. Ah, okay.
I've done that already.
Oh, nice one.
Go.
That's what I've just been doing.
Is that across the Gladiator?
Just a plane. So it's
Just a plane, not any specific.
no biplane. So it's couldn't
Okay.
say what. When he's Chinese, so they wouldn't know which.
Yeah, fair cool. Yeah. Here's a they wouldn't know sort of thing that falls in the same category, but it's a bit more. You'll see the humor. It's one of those things of there's a type of bass guitar called a Fender Jazzmaster. I'm sure you're entirely comfortable with this notion and why it might be called that, and yada yada yada. Top of the range bass it is. Now, here's the joy. A friend of mine sent me a picture of what was clearly a cheap rip-off from God knows where. And it was the Fender Jizzmaster.
A Fender Jazzmaster. Wow.
Yeah, and you think, yeah, lads, if you're going to try and do some fraud, you may wish to do a bit of research into your choice of words.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like I said, a mate of mine sent it to me. He said, "You'll get, yeah." As he understood that I was going to get a lot of mileage out of that. I sent it to my teacher. He said, "Yeah, it's a beautiful thing."
Oh. Who's
Right. That one first. Going to try and do all the fiddly bits first on my whatchamacallits.
Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly.
That's it, diddly diddly. Have you ever seen the episode where it shows Ned as a kid?
Showed Ned as a kid.
Ned Flanders as a child.
Trying to think. I probably have, but
It turns out that his parents were beatniks and letting him run rampant. and they don't believe in boundaries, but they're concerned about his behavior. And at one stage, because he's running rampant, just smashing things, knocking them over, and one stage the mother chirps out with, we've tried nothing, we're fresh out of ideas.
No idea.
Yeah. And what happens is the doctor introduces him to a controversial treatment called the Harvard Spankological Profile.
Ecological profile.
Yeah, whereby basically Ned is put over his knee for however long and continually spanked until all the bad behavior is spanked out of him. And eventually he has a meltdown I won't go into the whole thing, but yes. And they have to recontact the psychologist. And there's a great moment in the scene where he's picks up the phone because he's in bed when they ring him. There's a problem with Ned Flanders. Ned Flanders? May God have mercy on us all. Then he turns to his wife, who's just sort of been woken up. Do you know where our slippers are? They're in the den. In the den? May God have mercy on us all.
Oh, shit. Well, sir. Just kind of been one of those blah days today.
Yep.
It really has.
Happens.
Disappointed because there won't no snow today. Hoping to see a little flurry or something. Just a little something.
All right. Almost got that one done. I'm going to have to do some more red back in, but that's okay. But it's coming along. Yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to share with you. It was something I discovered about the history of the United States that I found very interesting. And it's this. And I got there because there's a Facebook group I'm on called the Language Nerds. I'm very nerdy with my language, I am. And there was a thing about the different spelling of grey and grey, i.e. A-Y-E-Y, between the United States and England, or Britain rather. And the one person passed a comment about being born in a nation that was a colony of the United States. And I thought, wait a minute, I can't think of any offhand that were necessarily colonies per se. So to satisfy my curiosity, I went to the internet. And when it came to the term colonies in the United States, it more relates to that term more relates to the 13 colonies.
Yep.
And what I found interesting was that with the 13 colonies, there were in fact they're broken down to the New England colonies, and the southern ones, but there were three distinct groups. And it dawned on me that because I know that politically, religiously, a whole stack of things, there's very big differences as you go across the continent in the United States. It dawned on me that that's why they have very different histories in many ways. I found that interesting. I did. I mean, I knew that the Spanish and the French had been through as well. It's not just a British thing. And that that's why you get a lot of those sorts of names around the traps. And I know that Louisiana was purchased from the French, in fact. I know all of that sort of shit. But I never saw the states broken down quite into that thing, and that accounts why you get those differences. So there you have it.
Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like Trump trying to buy Greenland now.
Yes, he's got a. Yeah, where does one begin on that one?
Oh man,
I saw a very interesting interview with a Greenland politician, actually, and obviously giving their perspective on it, which is fuck off.
Yep.
But the
man going back shit
made
crazy.
a couple of very interesting observations. One was that the Inuit aren't real big on money. It doesn't really mean that much to them.
Nope.
And by being part of Denmark, they get, well, a lot of the benefits of Western society laid on. Why would they throw that away? But she made another very interesting and quite telling remark, which was they look at what goes on in places like, well, what ICE are doing, basically. He's there, and we're people of color. And you think, yeah, he's not going to be winning any friends with that kind of behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was right on the money, though. It's like, yeah, well, why would you then go, oh, this is a good idea to have these people in our country when that's not really rolling too well for others in another one?
Yes.
I don't think it's going to happen. It's I think a lot of that is Stephen Miller pissing in his ear. God, there's a fucking let's just leave that discussion there. But yeah, and I don't think the European nations are going to let this just happen.
Nope.
So it's just a random piece of idiocy from Godawo.
Now he's implementing all these damn tariffs.
Oh, yeah. So hasn't he not worked out that tariffs actually hurt the people in the United States? They're the people who pay the tariffs.
Thank you. Horseshit, man.
I saw there's a guy on, I'm not quite sure why he's considered such a luminary that he gets his own little spot on one of the CNN things. Fareed somebody, but he was basically talking about the situation over the past year as it has evolved internationally, and how the move towards what is a combination of isolationism and nationalism is actually damaging the United States' ability to control what goes on in certain areas now. And look, it was an interesting, yeah, I couldn't disagree with what he was saying, because he was right. He actually showed stats that there's even, and they took it, this is based on surveys in certain parts of the world, as to like places like India and Brazil and stuff, and straight out asking, given that do you want a US or China-led hegemony, basically? That was the question fundamentally being posed. And whilst overall the feeling was more positive towards Washington, that had declined significantly in those countries as far as there's a positive perspective, with Beijing on the rise. And you think, oh, that's well done. And he made the point that when it comes to whilst China is aggressive regarding Taiwan, they haven't been pushing tariffs on people or anything like that. So unsurprisingly, they're getting a whole lot more trade and stuff.
Crazy. It's all crazy.
It's just like, wow. But yes. I believe I've heard tale of interest in Cuba as well. Yeah, well, we could waffle for hours on this one and marvel at the. There is one thing I am getting some mileage out of, though, and getting a good laugh from. And I'm quietly confident that the South Park kiddies will be all over this one like a rash. And it's the Nobel Peace Prize thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He is getting smashed across the media platforms for sheer idiocy. I mean, why would you even accept it? You wouldn't. Not if you got any sort of, unless you got serious compensation issues with your willy. Oh, wait a minute, he's got small hands. We'll leave that there. Yes.
Well, yeah, you know. That old saying goes.
Oh, yeah. Now, almost got one of these done. Almost.
Yeah, I used to keep up with all that stuff pretty regular, but I've gotten where I don't really pay that much attention to it here recently.
A mate of mine
just
does the same, and dead set serious. In his own words, I'm doing it for my mental health.
Yep.
Because he just goes, it just buggers my mind.
Yeah, I watched subscribe to 2 channels on YouTube, Redacted and Stephen Gardner.
Yeah.
And I just get all my news source from them, and it's, you know, it was interesting, intriguing, and now it's just what the fuck, you know?
Yeah. Look, with what's going on with a lot of it, And the sad part about this next statement is that, yeah, but it's actually happening. Is if it was a movie, you'd probably just be sitting back with the popcorn and having a good laugh at this.
Yep.
And send out for pizza later. Instead, all you can really do is go, yep, this is what a train wreck looks like in slow motion.
All right, on a better note, all right, there's 2 fathers and 2 sons are in a car.
Oh, here we go. Yep.
2 fathers and 2 sons are in a car. Yet there are only 3 people in the car. How is that possible?
Okay.
2 fathers and 2 sons are in a car. Yet there's only 3 people in the car.
I think I've got a. Yep, here we go. Grandfather, father, son.
Very good. Yep, that's when we got that too. We sit here and read riddles to one another during the day, like on the weekend when it's off, and get a kick out of it.
Good way to pin the brain.
So the man who makes it has no need for it. The person who buys it has no use for it. The one who uses it can neither see it nor feel it. What is it?
Ooh.
The man who makes it. The man who makes it has no need for it. The person who buys it has no use for it. The person who uses it can neither see it nor feel it.
I was going to say a tea bag, but no. Hit us with it.
Coffin.
It's true.
Coffin.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, the tea bag thing. Here's one for you. And the answer, I've already given the answer away, so whatever. But the line is, what goes in warm, what goes in dry, comes out wet, and delivers warm satisfaction.
Here's what.
Tea bag, yeah. That's
Had to play along. So what do rabbis do with the foreskin after circumcision?
well, they keep the chip.
They give it to gay guy for chewing gum.
Ooh, that's a bit rugged. Deary me. Okay, now this first one I do need to explain one of the premises. You probably don't know who Don Bradman was, do you?
Don Bradman. Nope.
Okay, Don Bradman is a guy who's widely regarded as a batsman in cricket, the best there ever was. When it comes to, because in cricket, what they do is they average the amount of runs per innings. That's what your average is. And if you get to 50 as the batting average in Test cricket, you're in rarefied air. You're one of the greats. The next closest to Bradman is about 30 runs shy of him, maybe even 40. This is how good he was. Now there's a point, and now the joke comes: what's hit more balls than Don Bradman's bat? No?
Go ahead.
Liberace's chin.
Oh shit!
What did they find up when during the autopsy? What did they find in Liberace's bum? Michael Jackson's other glove.
Damn. Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Why was Liberace buried face down? So all his friends would recognize him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Holy shit.
Now these are getting very old. This is back in the days when HIV and AIDS first really sort of started becoming a thing. And it was, here we go. What are the different ways that AIDS can be contracted?
Go ahead. I want to know.
Unprotected sex, sharing needles, up the Hudson, and by magic. Yeah. Bit dated, but you know.
But yeah, Bass was what?
Now, into there a bit more. What's brown and hairy and sits on a wall? Humpty cunt.
Say my sister-in-law.
No, Humpty cunt.
Humpty come. Damn.
Now,
Wow.
a few little tidy ups still required,
That's all right.
but it's coming along.
Oh, it's okay.
Need to do a line here, maybe a bit on the perimeter, but overall, I'm not unhappy with that.
Wow. Nice.
Hmm.
Turned out good.
I've got a line here, a little bit on the perimeter. It'll be good. Need a mouthful of coffee after that. Then do the other one. Then we'll continue a bit of assembly. Let me see, what other tacky jokes do I have? Oh, here we go. Here we go. A limerick. Now, in fact, yeah, that's it. There once was a lady from Arden who sucked off a man from a garden. He said, "Pardon me, Flo, but where does it go?" And she replied, "Ooh, ooh, ooh. Beg your pardon?" I used
The
to know
little
another
Johnny,
one.
the little Johnny's teacher's explaining the anatomy of a body to the class, and little Johnny speaks up and says, "My dad has two of those." And
Yeah.
the teacher says, "No, you're mistaken." Johnny says, "No, one is small that he pees from, and the other one's a big one he cleans mama's teeth with."
Yeah. Yeah. Little Johnny at his finest.
Damn it, man.
Let's see. Might have already shared this one with you. I'm not sure. What's brown and got holes in it?
Brown ain't got holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Brown got holes in it. Tell us.
Swiss shit.
Oh, damn.
How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb?
How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb?
Yep.
Hold the bulb and two to turn the house.
Nine.
Actually, I heard that one, saw that one the other day. So little Johnny comes running in the house and he says, "Mommy, can little girls have babies?" No. Johnny's mama said. So Johnny runs back outside and his mom hears Johnny yell, "Hey, we can play that game again."
Oh, here's one for you. This is funny as fuck. And I'll put that joke into a whole new context for you. My mum was a teacher librarian, and at one of the schools, because she was at two, it's interesting that they're almost at diametrically opposed ends of the socioeconomic scale, but we digress. One of which was a place called Jepp's Cross, where I went for a while. And it was widely regarded as being pretty full on and pretty savage. And it was. Anyway. And in the playground was one of those like tunnel things that kids could run through.
Oh, yeah, we had those.
And one day they've caught a boy and a girl, grade 3 and 4. So we're talking like elementary school, bearing in mind, and all that sort of caper. Oops, got a bit clumsy there. Never mind. Doing, if not successfully going for gold, certainly doing their level best to do so. And this is where the gold comes into play. Of course, they've had to call the parents in and yada, yada, yada. And the story runs that I think it was the boy's parents had told him the facts of life the night before. He thought that sounded fantastic. Had talked the girl into giving it a crack, and there they were.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know, it's gold, isn't it?
Damn.
And like I said, we're talking kids of, well, 3rd and 4th year elementary.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? So you would think that it's entirely probable that things weren't going quite the way they should, because things hadn't, well, they may have done, I don't know. Some 10-year-olds are remarkably well developed these days.
Yep.
But yeah, you get the idea.
Yep.
And undeniably funny, but dearie me.
Yep. Well, they blame it on all the chemicals in the food now.
Oh, look, I've heard, because look, it could just be, I mean, I've made notice in the past 20, 30 years, yep, women seem to be getting bigger boobs sooner.
Yeah. Yeah. And they say it's because of all the chemicals and, you know, all this processed food and shit now.
Well,
It ain't so much genetics and stuff like that.
What I've heard is that's the steroids in the chicken. And you know what I've got to say to that?
Yeah, all the chemicals they put in all the food. Yep.
Yeah. And I've only got one thing I can realistically say to that. Bravo. The perving's quality has been up 50% with the introduction of steroids to the food chain.
Yep.
You can't tell me that's a bad thing.
Hey, you've heard of the importance of washing your sex toys, right?
If I didn't before, I believe I'm about to. Here we go, go on.
That's why it's so important that priests made baptisms.
The what?
That's why priests made baptisms.
Ah.
Bad boy shaking her head.
Almost got this one done now. Almost. And then we will see about putting a few things in other bits, as the bishop said to the choir boy.
Oh. John Brown Day is going by so fast.
Yeah, I've got a busy day today. I've
What we got going on?
well, I'm going out to meet politicians' offices, or going to the offices at least. Probably won't meet the poly, not today at least. And indeed, a few town halls to get information and let them know that I'm doing things that they may be interested in, and see if I can get leads to certain things, because they'll be able to send me to the right direction, and yada yada yada. Oh dear, that's subpar. It's warm enough that I've actually picked that up with my brush.
Oh, let's see that.
Can you see it? Oh no, you can't. Hang on. Well, it ain't going to go anywhere. That much I can tell you.
Very nice.
Look at that.
What?
That's how warm it's gotten in my room without me even knowing.
Wow.
Suboptimal in a pretty big way. Okay, well, that's that addressed anyway. I've got Cairo today as well. And I need to drop off some some not blood samples, but medical stuff that I've had to do tests for as just part of a routine check. The checking for, I think it's colon cancer that one checks for. There's not that there's any risk of it. It's just part of the normal day-to-day checking and regular checks you do, you know.
Right.
I don't know if you get over here. They actually send you at a certain point of when you're a certain age. They actually send you a kit every year.
Really?
To make sure you get checked. Yep, to make sure you get checked.
Huh.
And Australia's healthcare system, while not as good as the Scandinavian ones.
So that's not something you ask your doctor to send you. They just automatically, when you get a certain age, they send them to you.
They just, once you get to 50, automatically sent out.
Wow.
If you don't get one for whatever reason, you can just approach the doctor,
Oh, of course.
and they'll go, "Yep, here you go." Now, there's a few things that aren't done by the government that they should, in my opinion, do. For example, looking after your skin cancers is purely unless there's actually some been diagnosed, that's purely an individual thing.
All right.
If it's been diagnosed as, oh, you got skin cancer, then they'll do something about it. But when it comes to preventative steps, that's entirely up to the individual. I think that's pretty dumb when you're in a country that has a really huge rate of skin cancer. Now, that said, getting regular checks, because I do, isn't that expensive in truth. It's like, it isn't, the first visit is, and after that it's okay. And given that it can prevent you from having some really bad outcomes, I'm a fan of it.
Yep.
But yeah, certainly the bowel testing they do every year, free of charge.
Yeah, my grandfather had skin cancer, and he was going for radiation treatments, and it actually caused a aneurysm in his burst. He bled to death.
Yeah, look, your better option is not to have skin cancer. Is the bottom line here.
Yep.
And if you can, and the key is like everything in medicine, prevention.
Yep.
Once it's happened, it's possibly too late.
He actually had a glass eye. His left eye was glass from the time he was about 10 years old. He was
Yeah,
outside.
right.
He took an ice pick and was throwing it at the base of a tree.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and you can pretty much know what happened.
Now, one of my great uncles, I think it was, had a glass eye. He was actually in the London Metropolitan Police Force. And obviously there was a point in time where they weren't quite so fussed about such matters. They were still in. And the story runs that on one occasion, he went to this guy, he caught this guy basically robbing a shop. And he's gone in. The guy's gone to hit him and succeeded, but has knocked the fake eye out, causing him to be, well, extremely surprised. So much so, but apparently he reckoned it was the easiest collar he ever made. The guy was just standing there going, "What the fuck?" And then, "See you later. Thanks for that, mate. We'll arrest you now."
Wow.
Yeah, there's been a few coppers in my mum's side of the family.
Well, the plane's done.
Pardon?
All done.
Nah.
Oh, you already done with it?
Yeah.
Hold it back up.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Just that easy.
It's the trouble is it's so loose. Might have to take it apart and put some wood glue in the
Yeah,
part.
right. That's a bit of a poser of its own.
That's easy enough. Then I
That
got
looks cool.
That's pretty
What are
nice.
you gonna paint it?
I got enough wooden parts. I got a little tub of big tub of wood glue and I put some into these things.
Oh.
Yeah. Now. Oh, there's where I need to go. All right, we'll tidy that up in due course. Or maybe. All right. And finally, the lettering.
What? I don't think that's one.
Do I?
Oh, Bass was asking me about something.
Oh.
I think it's okay. Yep. She's taking up crocheting and she's made some really neat projects. She made a nice blanket, a scarf, and she's doing a stuffed elephant right now.
You can do all sorts of things with crochet.
Oh man, it's so cool.
You can do some plant pot holders.
Holders, yeah, clothes, everything.
Yeah.
Yep. I've actually got several blankets here at the house that my mother crocheted.
Yeah, right.
And that's one that's always been intrigued by it and wanted to learn. And she's done it.
I actually want to learn how to do knitting.
Man, I tell you what, I've seen some of them knitting needles they use. Oh my God, some of them are small and some of them are flipping huge.
It depends on the stuff you're looking to do.
God almighty.
Both my mother and my grandmother were quite ardent knitters. And if you want to do, those really complex pattern ones, they're called Aran jumpers. David would know the ones I mean.
Yes,
they're a very complex pattern, and they're generally used by North Sea fishermen to keep themselves nice and warm. And the deal with them, they actually served a very useful function beyond that. And what it was that each village had a different Aran pattern.
Yeah.
And that way, if someone got washed overboard, they knew where to return them to, whether they were alive or dead. Ultimately, they knew where they were from.
Wow.
Because, of course, they could be knocked quite unconscious and not know where they were from. They could be dead. It could be any number of things. All right, now. There's a few tidy-ups required here, but it's coming along on the number plate front. Let me just come along the bottom here a bit more. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard all that.
Looking together.
Okay.
Pop them over here to dry. Then clean the brush. And what's the time? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right.
There's a few ladies online that crochet things, and there's one lady I follow from Sweden, Amanda. she's got very wicked sense of humour. Being Swedish, there's two brothers comes on line, and they got one has got his own show. She comes on. She always sort of teases them. It's like brother and sister sort of thing.
Yeah.
Amanda made a pincushion. But it looked like a dick and two balls. And she loved getting it out and sort of putting the pins on it.
That's fun. Now, pop this into here. All right, now, yes, what we're going to do next. Where is, give me a moment. Looking.
What do I do with eyebrows?
Oh, eyebrow.
Where is the engine canopy? Engine canopy. It's around here somewhere, I know that. Here it is. Here it is.
The Basswoman is a collector of many things, and unicorns are one of them. And she's got a family member that makes the crocheted unicorns.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Pretty decently sized, and she actually bought some from her. She makes them and sells them. And when she got one of them, she's like, I think I can make this. And that's what she's working on, an elephant now, and it's actually really badass. I'll show it to you in a minute. Hey, let me see.
Fun fact: unicorns are the national animal of Scotland.
Check it out.
Wow.
Really? Here's the elephant she's doing.
And that's why. Let me just come over to my computer screen. Here we go. Oh, nice one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, nice.
That's pretty badass, ain't it?
Cool.
You got to do his eyebrows now. He's pretty big.
That's funny. Nice.
Yeah, that's her hobbies.
Oh, cool. But yeah, and that's why when you look at the coat of arms of the UK, you've got a lion and a unicorn.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
But no Welsh jargon.
No. It's although I thought it was a griffin anyway. But yeah, there isn't one, and I do wonder why that is. Maybe the only reason I can put or attribute that to is that I know that there have been Scottish kings of England, and but no Welsh ones, I don't think. Happy to stand corrected on that front. And I'm guessing that's the reason why.
No, they become the Prince of Wales, and that's it, and then they become king.
Well,
and
yeah.
And the Prince of Wales then goes down to the next son.
Now let's just get this in so it looks nice. All right, so there. I'll just let that settle in. Ooh.
What the hell?
It's okay. It's just checking if it's a different one. It is.
Nice.
There we go. So here is what's going to go on the bonnet.
That's cool.
Nice.
We will let that dry a bit first. Now, next, you get over here. Now, is that looking nice and even? No, and that's possibly not helping the cause. Or wouldn't be helping the cause. It's a little higher. I'm thinking I might be well advised to take a little longer with this just to get, so that I don't go through the head fuck, if you know what I'm saying.
All right.
As far as the engine assembly goes. Because it's being a bit of a fist fucker. It's not even saying, excuse me, before doing it.
You'll get to no lubrication.
Oh, there's no love being shown. There's no do you mind being asked here? It's just being done.
Take it hard.
That's not taken. It's not taken to the right angle. And what we're gonna you come here. It's being super mega cunty. It's a bit frustrating when it's this particular sort of thing that is actually slowing down the overall assembly, you know?
Yep.
And if I go here as well, what I'm hoping to achieve here is to use part of the top there.
I have put together so many car kits. I don't really go by the instructions a whole lot. I was like, I'm doing the body, and now I'm working on the chassis. I hadn't even started on the interior of the car yet.
Yeah.
I do have it painted. And here's the engine halfway assembled with the spark plug wires.
Gotcha. Got it this time. Or at least I think I do. All right. Now, what else?
And plus, I wire all mine up, so you kind of have to do it in.
Yeah. Now, what else I can do is I can maybe look at getting this steering column and steering wheel into position. Or maybe I should wait. Which brings us to what next? Let's have a look at the sheets. That might give me some ideas.
How did the joystick work out for you?
That's come up quite nicely. I'll show you. I haven't put that in position yet.
Oh, okay.
But actually, here's something I can do. Need to put a bit of dark rubber on the windshields for the actual wiper thing. Now, looking again. We'll soon be finding. I've just noticed that one of my guns is not straight. Do I wish to fix this? Probably being me. Yeah, I think I showed you this yesterday. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got the rubber seal at the bottom. I've gone for a light wood color for the stem and a mahogany color for the handle.
Nice.
Now, next, dark gray. Oh, buddy, this thing. There we go. Mouthful of coffee required. Oh, yeah. Now, yes, dark grey. That's what I was looking for. Yes, I was. And here we have it. Yes, oscuro.
100 gray wire. Damn it, man. And my burr. Lots of gray wire.
Now, we'll start with this one.
Man, I got surprised these last 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. Pedro Pascal has appeared in it.
Who is?
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Yep. And that man is going to seek revenge on
Oh, yeah. He's a bit of entertainment.
Yep. Yep.
I love his entry into the Lannister guards at the brothel. They just give him cheek, and he goes, not a problem. Stabs him in the wrist.
Man. Yeah, kind of threw me for a loop when he was there making out with that dude.
Yeah. Well, he's free and easy. He has no real limitations.
Nope.
Or any real shame. Almost done on this one.
I tell you what, though, the Hound's brother, the Mountain, he's a fucking beast.
Oh, yeah. The guy who, do you know who the name of the guy who plays him?
No, I can't remember. I think we look it up.
His name is Hathor Julius Bjornsson. He's from Iceland. Does a lot. He wins a lot of. He is 2 World's Strongest Man competitions. Pretty much what Schwarzenegger is to bodybuilding.
Okay.
I believe he also, he still competes. I believe he holds the world record for the deadlift. 1,000 pounds or some such. And maybe even 1,100, to be honest. But yeah, he's got the world record for that.
He's considered to be the strongest man in history. What?
That would not surprise me at all. Now, if you want a good laugh involving him, do yourself a favor. Search Hathor Julius Bjornsson. Heavy bubbles.
What was that last part? Heavy what?
Heavy Bubbles.
Heavy bubbles.
Yep. It's a SodaStream commercial he does. And it's gold. It's pure 24 karat unadulterated gold. Because he doesn't take himself very seriously. Which is a great thing in many ways. But yeah, he's funny.
Oh, the all-time world record for the heaviest deadlift.
Yep. That's him. He's a unit. Now here's a bit of humor for you, because he himself stands at 6'10". His wife is 5'1".
Wow.
I'm just saying. I think we know what goes on there.
Yep. Oh my God. Only person to deadlift 1,100 pounds 3 times. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
But again, when you see his commercials, you can see he doesn't take himself very seriously. He has a good laugh at himself.
I'll take a gander at that later. Wow.
His original sport was volleyball. But he got a bad knee injury, apparently, and got into the weights as part of the rehabilitation, discovered he was really good at it and enjoyed it more than volleyball. And so that's how he got there in the end.
Wow.
All to which you can only realistically say, well, bravo to you, sir.
I know, right?
I am going to straighten this gun because while I'm doing everything else, and everything else is pretty much on the bit of a hold up because of the engine thing, I may as well. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a bit frustrating, but there we have it. It's not going to be a biggie. I can see I'll be able to get started on the Merc probably, or possibly before I finish this one. You know what I mean? As far as just minor stuff. Maybe the highlighting of parts on it. Maybe the main coats, perhaps. Certainly one of the main coats I can do. Because that's a spray can jobby, that is.
Yep.
The other one's going to be an airbrush, which is a bit more of a pain in the ass, of course, but hey, what's one to do? Now, you need to be there and up. No, up. Damn you, up. Bitch of a thing. And up. Cunties. Cunty, cunty, cunty. Aha. Oop, too high. I had just a completely random thought that, I don't know, it's a bit wrong, but I couldn't help myself. Because the gun was sitting too high. And all I could, and the sudden thought went through my mind of, yeah, it's just too high. Like Donald Trump Jr. I know, I'm a bad man. But it's a bit too easy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm going to need to let that engine dry properly. I'm going to get onto some of that tonight, though. I'm a bit grumpy about it holding me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you understand that entirely. One other thing I'm going to do, though, very quickly, I'm going to put our driver mat into position. Yeah. Maybe a bit further back from that. Oh, no, leave it there.
Ah, wrong the hole. What?
Now. Now. Rubbing. I may be at a point where I'm having to do that. Well, no. What's the time? And I might do the stream wind up soon, if only because, well, there's not that much to get started on as far as the 540 goes. Like there's 25 minutes before I'm already at a point where I probably need to start getting into things during the day. Sooner is better at any given time to organise shit. That is one downside to my existence as far as it goes. I actually have to do shit sometimes. What an outrage.
Yep. I actually miss getting out there and being in the workforce and my taxidermy business.
Well, the plus side for me, and you'd understand exactly where I'm coming from on this one, is that I'm not in the workforce, but I am trying to get my business up and running properly. Necessitates shit getting done.
Right. Yep.
This gets in the way of me being very lazy. I have some degree of issue with that. Anyway, all I did there, I'll quickly show you, and then I'll give you guys some solo time, was putting that into position. That's going to be the driver's mat. So when the chair ultimately goes in, I can't remember which one it is. We'll roll with this one just for the sake of an argument. That goes in there, say, whatever. I think that's the other one, actually. But ultimately,
okay, nice.
It's going to be the driver's seat mat. So he's got his little... It just adds a bit more wood to the interior that I would not otherwise perhaps have, is the bottom line there, I guess.
All right.
To help give it the World War I interior look. Now, let me just get over to my mouse. Okay, Bassman, if you'd like to go first on the solo time.
All right.
There you go.
85 olds. I've got the exhaust. You can't really see it. Hollered out, and the inside of it darkened like it's real exhaust. Got the rear end on and run the brake lines now through each wheel hub. Got the exhaust on it.
Nice.
And I run the heater lines.
Yeah.
For my heater. That's what I've been working on.
Nice. All right, David. First, there's the aircraft. Did you do that in just the one session today?
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Wow.
Nice.
A little lower. Can't quite see it.
Yeah, I was trying to the label on it. So.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I've just put some glue around it as well, so join it all together. These slide pieces, they were coming out. So,
nice. That is cool.
Simple enough and easy enough.
Nice.
Almost
the label on the front
line and hang it from your ceiling, huh?
Label says Eno Gneetin. ENOGNEETING. So,
Sounds like English to me, but we'll leave that discussion there.
but,
Alrighty. Well,
Nice. That's cool, man.
on the topic of English, one I've got to share with you very quickly. I received an email that had a whole stack of interesting linguistic interpretations, shall we say. And one was this bag of muffins. And the beautiful part about it was that it said, burnt to a crisp with all our heart. And you think, yeah, somebody should have maybe done a bit of checking up on that one, but never mind. Anyway, that's us done for today. Okay, thank you people for watching. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
First-time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe. Other platforms.
Rob.
I am Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe. Now, tomorrow I have swimming at 10. Yes, gesture to where those buttons are, people. Those of you who are watching, hit those buttons, by golly. Tomorrow I've got swimming, and that's at 10. So what I reckon is I'll probably start half an hour earlier, because it gives us a bit more time to make sure we get stuff done.
That'll work.
So, yeah. That being said, we will be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and the same kit channel. We'll catch you good people then. See yous.
Yeah.
see that one?